Hey guys, welcome back. We're continuing today our Q&A video series on why we do things the way we do, and today we're getting into what we're looking for when we do a quality glue up of multiple pieces of wood together, and then we'll go into why we need joinery. So we talked yesterday about our types of surface grains. Today we're going to use that to show you the strength of different glue ups with grain patterns glued relative to their neighboring grain pattern. So there's a couple different ways we can glue together pieces of wood when we're looking at grain pattern, and we're going to do a weakest to strongest. So on the weakest end, we're going to talk about an end-to-end grain glue up, and that's very simply we have our stock here and our end grains there because we can tell our grains are running this way. End-to-end glue up is literally what it sounds like, and that's like gluing the tips of straws together in order to get them to stick. It is the weakest glue up, and I would not use it for literally anything. So if you ever see it, steer away from it. Again, moving towards strongest, we're going to end to face at or an edge, end to face grain or end to edge grain, and that's simply going to look at something like this, like a T. Okay, if it's glued up like this, it's going to be a little bit stronger than an end to end grain because we have that long grain grabbing those tips of the grain on the other stock. However, I would not use this unless I was doweling it together and then using actual hardware to stick together, which I don't like to do, so I'm going to stick away from this as a whole. Our next is a cross grain. So if we have a face grain here running this way and a face grain running north-south, just like this. Now that allows a little bit more adhesion between the wood grains because that's what the wood glue is using to stick. It's getting into those grains and actually biting in. So you're going to get a little bit better adhesion with this. It's going to be a pretty sturdy glue up. But I would still steer away from it without any joinery. Moving to our strongest joint here is an edge to edge or face to face, and you will see this a lot because you'll see it built like cupboard panels, cabinet panels, and butcher boards are all going to be edge to edge glued. All my cutting boards and charcuterie, they're all going to be edge to edge glued up because it's the strongest glue up. You're using all these fibers from the grain on both sides of the wood. The glue is getting in there, grabbing on both of them, all throughout there. And then you're going to have the entire piece of stock is going to be sticking next to each other. This is actually the strongest type of glue up joint, and when it's done properly, the glue up is actually stronger than the wood itself. So hope you learned something. Hope you'll be able to use it when you're looking for something, or when you're looking for something to buy, or you order from me, you know you're going to get the best. So now you know what you're looking for, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. All right? Take care, be safe, and be good. Daddy's watching.